collective, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be seeing what's coming in for you for the new moon in December 2025. This is a timeless reading though, so whenever you find this message is when you're supposed to see it. If you would like a personal reading, check out my description box below. There you'll find access to all my socials, including my Patreon, where if you join my Patreon, it's a membership of $10 a month. You will be able to get a free mini reading upon joining, along with a whole bunch of extra stuff, including like extended readings for your sign. Your name will be added to my name deck, which I use in all my YouTube free astrology videos. Yeah, and there's like a whole bunch of bonuses. So if you're interested in that, check that out. So when it comes to the new moon in December, it will be taking place around the 19th and 20th. It is a powerful new moon in Sagittarius. This moon symbolizes expansion, truth-seeking, and fresh starts for like big picture goals. It will also include like travel and adventure, especially as it's the last year aligning near the galactic center for deep spiritual insight and universal connections. It will be urging authentic intentions for the coming year, but with potential challenges from Neptune and Saturn, adding confusion, and it requires grounding while taking action towards your big dreams. So it's really important to like get grounded and centered and get your focus correct so that you can help bring in those manifestations for you. And so we're going to be using my Heal Yourself reading cards, my Tarot de la Nuit, and then my Sacred Power reading cards. I'm choosing both of these decks because this will highlight your power that you have for this new moon. And this will also include like the healing that might still need to be done, what you should focus on so that you can ground yourself better. So yeah, we will be doing Aries through Pisces in order. So yeah, let's go ahead and begin. I apologize in advance for my voice. When I do long readings, my voice, like when I channel a lot, my voice tends to like mess up a bit. So I'm going to try to not let that happen. There's a possibility I might have to break this video into two, and then just mend it together later on. But yeah, so we will start with what you need to heal. Actually, no, we're going to do your Sacred Power first. So this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, please connect me with the Aries collective. What is going on with Aries this month? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is this new moon bringing in for them? What is their sacred power when it comes to the energies surrounding Aries? Again, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Never force anything to fit. We have boundaries. So you're setting boundaries this month. I feel like it's important for you to reach those goals. If you look at this card, we have a woman down here and a guy like climbing a ladder. It's like a huge wall. There might be people in your life that actually try to knock you off of your path. So just be careful to like not allow that to happen. Keep your boundaries up. Don't allow them to get to you. It's important to have those boundaries, especially when you're working on a goal. You don't want like their energies to mess with your manifestations. That's really important. Okay, let's see what else there is. I also don't like the fact that this guy is climbing the wall, but there's like a door right here. So it's like, what are you doing, dude? Like, you are deliberately like trying to break into someone else's area, their space. If this door is locked, then it's like, why are you doing that? That is very, I want to say selfish, you know? To be honest, I kind of feel like whoever this is, they might just be looking to steal some energy. So just be careful on that. Anything else? Like, what is your power? You have very strong boundaries this month going in. Yeah, see, manifestations. You're protecting your manifestations right now. That's really good that you're setting those boundaries. You have like no problem setting those goals right now. Those goals, those boundaries for your goals. Anything else? We have protection. Yeah, this is a lot about protection. I am getting that you might want to invest in getting like evil eye jewelry or something. Somebody might get mad at you for cutting them off from your energy source. I'm kind of getting energy vampire. So that could be important too. I will post info about that. Also, it would help if you got like smoky quartz. This helps protect you from negative energy coming your way. Anything else? I always pull from the bottom. Medicine. Yeah, I feel like you're just cutting people off that could be like negative, who don't exactly have the best like energy towards you. I feel like you're really focusing on your goals and your dreams, and you just don't have time for people who are bringing anything negative into your area. They are showing the dove, so I do feel like the dove could be symbolic as well. While I was shuffling, they did show me the animal kingdom, so you could also be getting like symbolization, like animals. If you keep saying the same animal, normally that means like they're trying to get your attention and what like they mean. So keep that in mind. I recently saw like, I didn't see, I heard an owl. It was actually quite interesting. I was going to bed and then all of a sudden the owl was hooting at my chimney, and I'm like, okay, that's weird. I'm like, I know that has something to do with my intuition and, you know, my knowledge and all that kind of stuff, and like deeper insight into like my spiritual progress and everything. And then so I went to bed. I woke up the next morning and then I saw a post from one of my friends who I like on Facebook. I don't really know her that well, but she's like, yeah, there was an owl talking to me through my chimney last night. I'm like, that's crazy. I experienced the same thing. I'm like, huh. And given like I know that like animals are trying to find warmth and all that kind of stuff, but the way that mine is set up, like they couldn't get in even if they wanted to. There's like a barrier. So, and the other thing is too, I know I have like a Snow White guardian. It's actually a spirit animal of mine that helps me with this, with my spiritual work. And he normally comes around when he's trying to like talk to me. So if you like see animals, if something really pops out to you, you should probably like look it up. Just go to Google, type in the name of the animal and then spiritual meaning, and that will give you an idea of what they're trying to tell you. Normally you'll see them in like synchronicities, so you'll see them like 3 times in a day or something. It's just very random. And they don't have to be the actual animal. They could be like images or like, I don't know, even the words. So just keep that in mind. The universe is always talking to you. Spirit sends down animals for that specific purpose. Okay. But yeah, I do get that you are protecting whatever you're manifesting. You're setting boundaries for people that are around you so that they don't mess with these, with the bigger picture, like what you want to bring into your life. Let's see. What are you healing right now? Spirit, can you tell me what Aries is healing? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. We have pride. What else? That one wanted to. Hole in the soul. Oh, wow. And it also have faith. Okay. They want you to keep the faith. They want you to know that you are a very powerful being. And you should also take pride in like what you can accomplish in such an amount of time too. I feel like you have a hole in your soul because like you're searching for something more, and I feel like people might have been like knocking you off your path. So it's like you're finally really focusing in what you want to manifest, and again, putting up those boundaries for any kind of negative like energy that's trying to take your energy away from building something. You're like putting up that wall to like focus more in onto your bigger dreams, you know, and you have faith that this can work out, and they want you to have the faith. I feel like that is connected to the dove over here. I feel like that's really symbolic. So okay, now we're going to get into the tarot. Any additional messages? I will only be flipping through these cards once, please, Spirit. These are shorter messages compared to the monthly messages that you can also find on my channel. I do each of the signs one time. It's normally like an hour long, so it's quite a long reading. But I do go over career, and then I go over love. They are pretty detailed. So, and my channel is also about like teaching as well. It's not just about like giving people readings. It's also about like teaching about random stuff. For example, the energy vampires. I feel like that's really important to know because like you deal with those on a day-to-day basis. There's a lot of people out there that like to suck your energy out. That's why you always feel drained after hanging out with them. So energy, you can't see it, but it does affect you. The numbers 7, 36, or 22 could be important, by the way. Okay. One-time spirit, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Tell me about this situation with my tarot. We have 4 of Wands. Yeah, focusing on celebration, focusing on that good energy, not allowing bad energy in. We are definitely healing that pride and the hole in the soul. Again, taking pride for what you do. It's like noticing your skill set and like really tuning into that right now. Anything else? We have Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be your job. You're focusing on your money. You're focusing on your skill, your craft. Wow. We have Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. I could definitely be talking to both genders, female and male. This is all about being grounded and stable and, you know, just a lot of stability, fruition, they're saying. Also businessman, like being logical about like how you spend your money, not allowing your energy to go to waste. Like you're really putting all your heart and soul into your craft. And so I feel like you're making smart financial plans for yourself, but also for your soul. It's not just like for the money. It's also for like your soul to grow and, you know, fill that void that you do have, because I feel like there is a void. 10 of Wands. I feel like you've been under a lot of stress. So you're just trying to like cancel out any energies that are not good for your soul right now, and like you're trying to heal yourself so you don't have to deal with that anymore. You're trying to make something for yourself. They're saying make a name for yourself. It's important. Okay. So this was Aries reading. We do have Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So you could have that in your chart, or the people that you're dealing with could have that in their charts. I am feeling like it's more towards like you, because you are focusing on your skill set. So I feel like that's important. But this was the Aries reading. So now we're going to move on to Taurus. I'm going to write that down. I have to keep track. That way I don't... Okay. Okay. I have to keep track because sometimes like signs like to pop in and still messages from the other signs and all that kind of stuff. So I lose my space, my spot. But also, just so you know, I'm an artist. I have a book that's called Crystal Beast. It's out. You can purchase it on Amazon, through Walmart online, Barnes & Noble. There's other bookstores that you can purchase it at too. And also through me, of course. When you purchase it through me, 15% of proceeds actually goes back to the animals and the environment. So If you're interested in that, check that out. And we are moving into Taurus. Make sure to check out your monthly readings on my channel. And always look for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. That's extremely important. I always cover those placements. So, Spirit. Okay, connect me with Taurus, please. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Taurus, what is coming in for them for December, for the new moon? We have self-love. So yeah, you're really focusing on that self-love. You're pouring into yourself. You're not allowing other people to take from you right now. You could be connecting to your like your hobbies and things that you like to do. Things that feed your soul. We are doing this. Okay, so we have a soul journey. You're on a soul path. You're on a mission to complete something. And part of that mission includes taking care of yourself in order to complete that mission. That's really important. So let's see if there's anything else for Taurus. We have illusion. Okay, they're telling me that you could be confused. So this new moon could bring confusion for you. With the Saturn and Neptune placements, could bring confusion on like which way you're supposed to go with this bigger picture. Kind of feels like a maze, but it's like you're just trying to find your way. You're trying to find your way and take care of yourself. So right now I feel like you're really grounding yourself by taking care of yourself. I feel like that's really big right now, connecting to your higher self even. You could be doing that in dreams is what they're saying. Taking your dreams a little bit more literally, or you should be. Manifestation, yeah. Manifestation, that's what you're doing. Like you're bringing in that energy to create what you want in your life. It's like bringing in that new year energy. Okay, Spirit. Yeah, so this month is really going to be about you grounding, giving yourself love, and focusing on your soul journey, like your purpose of why you're here. That's just like what's on your mind, like the bigger picture. You're trying to find your way through the maze. And the only way, they're saying like connect with nature. They just showed me like you walking in a maze and then you sitting down and like putting your hands on the earth and like really feeling like which way to go next, like really trying to tune into that energy to see like which path is the right way for you to go. So I feel like that's important. What do they need to heal? We have dreams. Oh my God. Yeah, I feel like dreams are really important. You need you're supposed to be following your dreams right now. Like you're getting messages in your dreams. That's crazy. I love it when Spirit does that. Anything else? Wow. Okay. We got to take off your mask. Sexuality. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, so there's something going on with your sexuality. Some of you could be like into both genders. Help from above. Not necessarily, but some of you might be. But it does look like you're really focusing on that sacral chakra, you know. I feel like you're really focusing on that sacral chakra and getting in tune with yourself too. They're sending help for you if you ask for it. All you have to do is ask for help from your guides and they will assist you. They cannot step in unless you say, hey, can you please assist me in this, you know, and then all of a sudden, eventually, like, you might not like see it right then and there, but it could be like the next day that you actually see like movement towards whatever you're supposed to do. They want you to be your authentic self. I feel like once you're like, you really, like, when you step into your authentic self is when you're actually going to feel like complete. Okay? That's when you're actually going to feel like yourself. Um that's when you're going to help bring in this manifestation. It's like taking that illusion away, like actually stepping into what you want to do in your life. Don't follow the book, like don't follow other people's dreams. You need to follow your own. If people are like telling you, oh, you should do this, but you're like, well, I feel like I should do this other thing instead, you know, you need to follow your heart. You need to follow like what feels good to you, what brings you that passion, because sexuality is about, like, that's all about passion too. I feel like in order to feel whole within yourself, you need to really like grab life by the basically by the horns, and you know, ride it. You need to follow your dreams and give yourself that self-love that you're wanting. Don't look to other people. It's like really going within and like feeling yourself is what I'm getting from this. The numbers 3, 11, 4, and 27 could be important. Also getting like March, November, April. This could be important. My eye keeps twitching. You could be stressed out by like what other people are trying to like push onto you. I feel like you're very gentle, very peaceful, and that's what you want to do, but I feel like people are kind of like bringing out that tiger, that like ferociousness out of you when you're around them, because I feel like you're being pressured into doing something and you're just trying to connect with yourself and bring in like what you want to bring in. You don't want to live your life by someone else. Okay. So Spirit, please connect my Tarot de la Nute deck with Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, Spirit. Only one throughout the deck shuffle. We have 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Tell me more. Healing. Yeah, I'm really getting like somebody's trying to nudge you in a different direction than like what you want to go for, and you're trying to hold on for dear life. It's like you're trying to hold on to like you and what you want to do, and you're trying not to live life by what they want. So you're trying to heal that within yourself. And I feel like you're getting messages in your dreams about like what to do to help you through this maze. You're trying to balance out your life too. You might have a lot on your plate right now. That could be important. Grounding is really going to help you. You are going to get into your confident era once you go ahead and take off those masks and actually live like how you want to live by, not by how others want you to be. Anything else? We have Knight of Wands. Make sure you commit to what you want to do. You have to really be confident in your dreams and what you want to do. Because if you're in and out of like what you want to do, you're like, oh, well, maybe I should go ahead and actually listen to what these people are saying. Maybe I shouldn't focus on what I want to do. That's going to delay your manifestation. So that's really important to know. Anything else? We have 6 of Swords. You're going to get through this, especially with the help of your ancestors and Spirit on the other side. Yeah, you're going to see justice on this whole matter. Everything's going to balance out good. You just have to make sure you put up that, you know, you feed into yourself. You put up that guard and don't allow people to walk all over you. Make sure you go after what you want to do, not what others are wanting you to do. But you will see success. You will see justice on this whole matter. For the signs, we have Aries, Leo, Sag, and Libra. So you could have that heavily in your chart somewhere. You could be dealing with someone with those signs. But yeah, so this was your reading. Make sure to check out my full length monthly reading on my channel for your sign. It is on there, and it goes over career and love for this month. It is like an hour long. So make sure to check that out. And we are moving into Gemini. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. That way you are notified when I post another video. I also have a full moon reading out as well for this month, so you could relate back to that too. There could be a message in there for you. So, and always check for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. That's really important. Just so you know, I do have a book out if you're interested in checking that out. It is available at walmart.com, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and through Moonlight Studios. When you purchase through Moonlight Studios, you will be donating 15% of proceeds from you purchasing that book will go directly to the Amazon rainforest. So check that out if you're interested. And we will move into Gemini. Okay, Gemini, what's going on for you? What's coming in for you? Gemini, remember that this is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Always check your other signs just in case there's another message in there for you somewhere. Make sure to check out the beginning of this video too. That way you get the complete perspective on like what this new moon is bringing in for the collective, and what the energies are focused on. Okay. Spirit, connect me with Gemini, please. Gemini collective. Okay. My Gemini babies, what is their power this month? Retreat. Okay. I feel like with you retreating, you're going to be gaining a larger perspective of like where to move next. Yeah, this is going to be bringing medicine to your soul. I feel like this is important. You need this downtime. That way you know like which way to go next. I feel like that's important for you. This is what's going to bring you the most power going forward into this new year. Okay. Spirit. What else? What other messages do you have for Gemini? We have illusion. By you grounding yourself, you're going to be able to see through any illusions that come your way. That way you can see clearly and make your moves concisely. We have soul journey. Yeah, you're really focusing on your soul journey right now, and that's only going to become clear when you decide to meditate and ground yourself. They are bringing up salt baths that could really help you this month, so think about that. I will post info about that on the board. I have to make sure I write this down so that I don't forget. But yeah, that could be really important for you right now. And then let's go into what are you healing when it comes to this whole situation? What are you healing? You're connecting with the higher consciousness during this time. Maybe meditation in the bath would actually really help you. Light some candles, you know, even turn on some meditation music. I just feel like you relaxing is going to help like bring answers to you and help you on your soul journey. Okay, I'm like, where to go next? What's next for you? They're also saying you're going to get some kind of messages from your spirit guides when you're in the bath. So that could be important too. Okay, spirit. Healing. What are they healing? We have soulmate. Wow, okay. So you could be actually like trying to figure out who your soulmate is right now. So they are saying you, Akashic records could be important for you. Courage. Wow. Taking the courage to actually, you know, find your soulmate. Interesting. I feel like you could very well be dealing with someone else, and you just feel like something is trying to tell you that there's something more. You could be like trying to find out, like, how do you know them? Like, why do you feel like you know them if you just met them, you know? Like, do you have any past lives with them? Like, what's the lesson that comes with them? I feel like there's some kind of lesson that could be coming with them. With everyone we come into contact with, it could be good, it could be bad. I also feel like if you're not dealing with someone else, it could be, if you're like single as a Pringle, this could be like friends and family. Okay. This could just be your connections in general. You could just be like trying to find out like who your soul family is and like what path to go and everything. 14 and 30 could be important for you. I just feel like you've had a long journey with these people, and I feel like I'm supposed to draw more cards. You've had a long journey with these people, and I just feel like you're trying to find out possibly if you're supposed to keep them in your life. I kind of feel like that's for someone out there. Let me see what else pops out. I feel like there's a card. Yep. Family and tribe. Yeah, soul family. That's exactly. And then discovering your life purpose. Yeah, family and tribe. Your soul family. I was picking up on soul family a lot. And then discovering your life purpose. I feel like there's some kind of connection you have with these people, and you're just trying to find out like where you belong, basically. Like who's going to bring like good energy towards your way, you know? Who's going to feed into your soul just as much as you feed into them. So I feel like right now it's a time to like step back from people and to really meditate, be on your own for a minute and evaluate like who you should have in your life and who you shouldn't have in your life. This is going to take a lot of courage because you are trying to figure out your life purpose. So it's going to take a second, but you're going to get there. These two popped out while I was shuffling. We have 10 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles. Okay. The numbers 20 and 29 could also be important, but we have 10 of Pentacles, which normally revolve around like stability and family matters and all that kind of stuff. And we have 6 of Pentacles, which revolves around like equal give and take. I feel like you don't want to feed into someone if they're not willing to feed into you. So I feel like you're like really looking at the bigger picture to see like who's good in your life and who's bad, who needs to exit if they're not like pulling their own weight kind of deal. Because you don't want them to hurt your life purpose, basically. Like take away, not exactly take away, but like alter your purpose in life. Okay. They probably have different morals than you do. I am picking up on that. Maybe you just disagree with a lot of the things that they say. So it's like you're just trying to find people. You're trying to find your soul family. You're trying to find those people that you mesh well with. Okay. And then get rid of anyone who you don't mesh well with. This could take some time. We do have the Temperance here. Okay, so let's see what else the tarot has in store for Gemini. Healing, balancing things out, trying to get on the right path, making it where it's no longer like all on one person. Again, equal give and take. Like you want people to treat you fairly and treat you just like how you would treat them. Anyone who doesn't, you're getting out of that. You have had heartbreak with the 10 of Pentacles, so that means family have they have betrayed you in the past. And you're just trying to get out of that kind of energy because you're tired of dealing with that shit. So you're like really evaluating who has access to you and who doesn't. You could have gone into a fight with someone. And Ace of Wands, you're looking for new beginnings. You want to be passionate about life. You don't want to be in a bad energy. So you're trying to decipher like who you should keep in and who you should like have exit your life. The Wheel of Fortune is calling for this. That's why you're feeling that pull to like reevaluate who you have in your life. Anything else? Ace of Cups, you are going to find those people. The new passionate beginning, the new love, even partners. You're gonna find a new person. You're gonna find that love that you're searching for. It might be boring at first, because you might not be surrounded by so many people, but this is for a good purpose. It's so that you can realign with the people that are supposed to be part of your life. So we do have Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Yeah, those are the main ones that I'm seeing right now. So yeah, this was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure to check out your monthly reading on my channel. Always check out Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, because there could be a message in there for you. And then we are moving into Cancer. Wishing you the best of luck too on this whole situation. If you're interested, I do have a book. I am a children's illustrator. It's called Crystal Beasts. You can find it in the description box below. It is on Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Walmart.com, and then if you purchase it through Moonlight Studios, 15% of proceeds actually goes back to the animals. So if you're interested in that, check that out. There's 2 books. It's a coloring book and then the main book. Okay, we are going on to Cancer. Okay, Cancer. I'm going to take a quick break. I need to go get something to drink so that my throat does not get all raspy. Okay, Cancer, I'm back. Okay. So we're going to see what power cards pop out for you for this month. What your power is really like focused on in order for you to achieve these big dreams of yours that's coming in for the new year and for the rest of your life, basically. But okay, let's see. Cancer, please connect with Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancers, make sure to also check out your other signs. There could be a message in there for you. What messages for them? For the Cancer babies, we have change. There's a lot of change coming in right now. Oh, we also have divas. Interesting. Okay. With this card, I get like connecting to energy, connecting to God, connecting to spirit, connecting to yourself, connecting to that spark, that God spark that you have. Like which way to go. There's changes that are being made right now. They're also saying something about DNA. Like when you're dreaming, you are being upgraded in your DNA codes. They are doing that right now when you sleep. Manifestation to bring in that change. Hold on, I need to make a note. I like to add like little information cards into my readings, that way you know what like certain things are. Like, so the DNA codes, make sure you pause and read what those are. Normally it happens while you're sleeping. Spirit will send them to you to upgrade you, and like it opens up gifts for you. It opens up like higher knowledge on like where to go next on your path. It's kind of like graduating. It's like you're opening information. Then we have Tree of Life. I feel like you're really connected to your soul, your lineage even is what they're telling me. Grounded, purposeful. Changing of the leaves is very significant. So you're going through an upgrade is what I'm feeling in order to bring in this manifestation of yours. You may be very sensitive to energies right now, so just keep that in mind. It's important to keep yourself cleansed. Selenite crystal is what they're bringing up. You can cleanse yourself with this. They come in all different shapes and sizes. You can get them in like necklace form, bracelets and all that. Just make sure you don't get them wet, because if you do, they do disintegrate after like so long. It's basically like salt. It's also a very like good clearing stone and protection stone as well. Negative energies can't come near it. It is known as the angel stone, is what they told me, when, because I do ghost hunting and stuff like that every now and then, and they can't come near it. Spirits and like negative entities and all that, they can't come near it unless they're good. So that's really important to note. This will help activate, they're saying activate something in you. Okay. So what are they healing right now, Spirit? Where they're focused on healing? We have sexual arts. So you could really be into like the arts. Things that come natural to you, your skills even. Okay. Picking up on a lot of like natural stuff with this reading, especially with the trees. Nature. We have temptation. Temptations for something new. 19 could be important. 33 could be important. You're tempted to like growing. You're tempted into like stepping into a new chapter of your life. Certain temptations could also knock you off of your path too. So you just need to be careful on not like diving into anything that's going to harm you. They're showing me like when a tree dies or something, like if it's exposed to anything that's like poisonous. Like see, it's by a river, there's toxic water or something, and if the roots touch that toxic water and it consumes it, it like kills the life force in the tree. So just be careful on your temptations. But I feel like you could be getting over, yeah, I feel like they're really bringing up like becoming healthy, getting into a healthier lifestyle, cleansing your body even. I feel like you're really giving a lot of love to your body as well. Really focusing on the tender care for your physical vessel. Anything else? We have self-sabotage and have faith. Okay, so just be careful of self-sabotaging yourself. You could do this by being like scared of certain things. Also, self-sabotaging comes in the form of like, for example, if you're trying to get healthy with your body, if you eat like a whole package of cookies, like that's gonna sabotage your growth in that aspect. Have faith that things are going to turn around. The change is coming for you. You're going to be in a more healthy mindset. And I feel like you're going to actually, you're showing me like a renewal. You're going to feel like all the bad stuff that was going on, it's going to kind of like be just a distant memory. It's like you're stepping into a whole new person, a whole new vibe. Okay. Somebody who actually has faith, like good things are coming. So when you do that, when you have that faith, that's what helps your manifestations come in faster. Okay. So 33 to 22 and 19 could be important. Okay, Spirit, can you tell me more with the tarot, please? What's going on for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I only want to do one shuffle through. So please, any cards that pop out is what they're supposed to hear. They're also wanting you to connect with your intuition on like what's good for you, what's bad for you. If you're over consuming anything, make sure to get rid of that. Drink your water is really important too. You want to include like a lot of natural foods and like natural consumption. Okay. That way you are in the best possible vibe that you can be in. Also, mental space too. I feel like by you changing your diet or whatever you're doing, exercising more, I feel like that will actually, because they're showing me this one. They're showing me like how these like reapers are surrounding her and like they're talking to her and like feeding her bad information. I feel like by you stepping into this new body per se, like this new healthy body, those like voices will go away, those bad voices that are like trying to keep you down in like depression and everything. I feel like those will eventually go away. It's just requiring you to have faith though. Okay, Spirit. For Cancer, please, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That's just from the tarot. This is a lot of emotional energy and from your psyche, yeah. And it did land on self-sabotage and it was upside down. So I feel like right now you could be really depressed and everything, and Spirit is trying to turn this around by helping you take care of your vessel more. That way you are in a better mindset, so your emotions are more on balance. I wouldn't be surprised if like Two of Pentacles popped out. We have the Sun and Four of Swords. Yeah, getting more into like a healthy mindset, healing that part of you. That way you're no longer like in depression. You're stepping out of the darkness into the light, into the warmth. Something that's really going to be beneficial for you and your body. Yeah, see, Five of Cups, and it landed on the High Priestess. I feel like right now you're in depression. I feel like it's taking an effect on your psyche. So they're saying like little steps on like eating healthier, exercising, all that kind of stuff. Even like if you're around people who like talk negatively or like to gossip or anything, you might want to think about limiting that exposure to yourself, because it's not just food that is toxic to you, but also people can be toxic. So it's important to know like who you should surround yourself with. I just feel like you're stepping into a whole new chapter. You're getting out of this darkness and into the light. Spirit is trying to help you with this. It's been a long time coming too, I will say. Yeah, walking away from somebody or something. You could definitely be walking away from people, situations that no longer serve you, things that are not good for you. You could be tempted to get back into certain situations, but you need to reevaluate and see like what's best for you. I feel like these are those codes that are coming in. I feel like you're going to have like a higher conscious like knowing on like what's good for you and what's bad for you, what's threatening your, you know, your growth and expansion and everything, and what needs to leave your life. Okay, so we have Sagittarius, Leo, and Cancer, and also Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces too. So a lot of water energy. You could be very emotional. It's important to purge too, is what they're saying. I feel like that's why you actually need to have selenite. That must be why they were talking about that. Because if you're around negative people, this will keep you in balance. Keep your energy in balance, that way that their negative energy won't affect you. Okay, or at least it'll at least protect you from what they're doing. Just make sure if you have selenite, try to carry it on you whenever you're around people. That way you can keep your emotions in check, and so nothing attaches to you. Okay, so Cancer, this was your reading. I hope this helped you. Make sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also, I have your monthly reading out, so it's on my channel, so check that out if you're interested. It does go into career and love, so. And then also, if you want more information regarding like what this new moon is bringing in for you, check out the beginning of this video in case you skipped it. Some people do, so it's important though, so. Gives you a better outlook on like what's to come, what the new moon energy is bringing in for you. Also, I am an artist. I do children's books. I have my own series out. It's called Crystal Beast. If you're interested in it, it is on Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Walmart online, and you can purchase it through Moonlight Studios. When you purchase it through me, Moonlight Studios, 15% of proceeds will go back to the animals in the environment. So if you're interested in that, the information is down in the description box. And we are moving on to Leo. Okay, Leo. Okay, Leo. What's coming in for my Leo baby spirit? What power, what is their power focusing on right now during this new moon energy? What is their power in this whole situation? Leo, fire. I'm seeing a lot of red. I know you guys associate, you're associated with fire. So, I mean, obviously it makes sense. I'm seeing like a lot of passion, a lot of fire, a lot of building. They're saying building. You're making a lot of changes to your life right now. Okay, Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Leo. What cards? Tree of Life. That's funny. So I am an artist. Source. Wow. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little bit of tidbit information. And it does revolve around my book. So we have medicine. I do have a children's book out right now, and this goes more into just advertising it. But the last book, just a little hint, your astrology sign is the last book. Each of my books is a different astrology sign, different animals. And yours just so happens to be a bird from Lemuria. And the book isn't out yet, but a little information. It's the grand finale to wrap up the series, but the Tree of Life is dying, and Ember is her name, and she has to find her crystal, and she has to find her crystal and basically like renew the tree in order for her to save the world. Okay. It's very dramatic and everything, and it requires her to basically sacrifice herself. Okay. But within doing that, she's reborn. Okay. And when she does that, she's much more powerful afterwards. So I feel like, again, changing, going into the new, I feel like you're connected with source. I feel like you are trying to make a huge difference in whatever you're doing with your life right now. You're trying to renew something. You're trying to get out of the toxic like cycles and stuff like that. You're trying to mend. You're trying to heal. That's why medicine is popping out. You are using your gift from God is what they're saying. You have a gift from God. It's not just going to touch your life. It's also going to touch many other people's lives too. You do have a very strong purpose, just so you know. Anything else? We have divine consciousness. Yeah. I feel like you know you're supposed to do something. We are getting like Reiki colors going on right here. So Reiki could be important for you. Energy work. Connecting with that soul. Not so much like the 3D. See, energy balance, Reiki. Yeah. You're balancing out those energies. You're trying to like mend something. You're trying to create balance to the world, to yourself, to your people that you surround yourself with. I feel like it's important for you to keep balance right now. Keep connecting to source. Say your daily affirmations is what they're telling me. That's really important. And free yourself from the mundane. I feel like you know that this life tries to limit you a lot. And I feel like you're trying to break free from that. I feel like you're trying to have more freedom. Balance out those energies. Again, the yin and the yang could be important too. I'm just making a note so that I can put in information regarding this reading. But yeah. So I feel like right now you're just really doing a lot of energy work. They're also saying go outside, ground with the trees. That's important for you in order for you to sustain this energy work that you're bringing on to others. You could even be a healer. I'm definitely picking up a lot on that healer energy. And angels are helping too, especially Raphael is helping. Archangel Raphael. Okay. What are they healing right now within themselves? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have self-love. You're giving yourself self-love. That's great. This energy work that you're giving to yourself and to these other people are really going to help. Have faith. Yeah, you're having a lot of faith in Source right now, which is great. You're also renewing your faith with God. Some of you might have had an issue with God. We have love. You could be renewing your love life. You could have gone through like a very depressive state. Something bad could have happened in your love life. You could have even lost someone, is what they're saying. If you did lose someone to death, that's going to apply to someone, not everyone. But if you did lose someone to death, they're wanting you to know that they walk with you and they help and protect you too. They do send you a lot of loving energy to help you stay strong and get through all of this, and know that they're always with you. Okay, they never left your side. Anything else? We have rejection. Some of you might have felt rejected in love. Maybe you have some childhood wounds even where you felt like your parents didn't love you, and that led to like other issues in your adult life. You could feel like you get rejected all the time. And I feel like it's really important for you to stay strong. Yeah, for you to heal this for yourself. That way you can see better in your life so you're not stuck in that darkness. Notice how these are like really dark and then this is like super light over here. I feel like these are the darker stuff that you're dealing with. The love, the rejection, and healing, all that. And then having faith, we start to get lighter, and then self-love, super light, you know, a lot of pink energy. That is for the pink chakra. Also the heart chakra as well, which is green. But yeah, I feel like those are really important. So that's what's going on. The numbers 24, 22, 28, 13, and 21 could be important. Okay. And we are moving into the tarot. What information in regards to the tarot could be important for my Leo babies right now, please, Spirit? Information for my Leo babies. What's going on in this situation? Any messages that can help them? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Spirit. Leo. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles, staying on your throne, and like they're also showing me the Empress is important too. Staying grounded, stable, nurturing, caring. Like even after everything that you've been through, you still love, you know, you still have unconditional love for people. Sagittarius, but it hasn't always been this way. It's taken you a long time to get here. It's possible that you still haven't gotten there yet because you're still dealing with healing. So it's like it's getting there. You're getting to that stabilization, you know. Eight of Cups, you had to walk away from something. Okay. Possibly a love situation, people that didn't treat you right, even family members you could have walked away from, something from the past. Yeah, past energy. An ex or something, even somebody who just didn't treat you right. You might have felt rejected. Interesting. I'm getting a message that God's rejection is your protection. But also for someone out there, I kind of feel like this person wasn't ready to give you love because they didn't love themselves. Okay, so if you are dealing with someone that you were rejected from, like love-wise, I kind of feel like they weren't in the right place to give you love. And there's someone else out there that is willing, you know, to actually give their heart to you and actually take that chance with you. So Nine of Wands, this really hurt you, yeah. So you're still healing from it. This is like unresolved issues that you are having. It might be affecting your love life right now currently. Putting yourself out there and, you know, giving people a chance and stuff like that. You might be a little resistant on doing that because you've gotten hurt. They want you to not live in the past. They want you to heal and move forward. Give yourself that self-love, pour into you. That way, when the right person does come in, and they will, you'll be able to know right away and give to them too. That's why it's important for you to do this energy work on yourself so that you can heal your heart and become free from this person from the past. Okay, so that is what I got for you, Leo. We do have Sagittarius energy and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with any of those signs. Doesn't have to be, but you could be. This could also be in your chart. Don't take the signs too seriously. If you're not dealing with that, that's fine. With those people, that's fine. Those signs, I should say. It's just energies that are surrounding this reading right now. But I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope there was something that you could take from it, some kind of message that you could learn from it. And make sure to check out my channel for your monthly reading. I do have your monthly reading up. It is it revolves around like finances and love, so check that out. I also have a full moon reading up on my channel too, so keep an eye out. Like, go ahead and check that out too. You might have a message in there. Always check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Never force anything to fit. That's really important in tarot when we do channeled messages. It's important to only take what resonates, leave what doesn't, never force anything. So yeah, if you're interested, I am a illustrator and animator. I have my own book out. It's called Crystal Beast. It's a children's book. It can be found on Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Walmart.com, and through me, Moonlight Studios. When you purchase through me, it's 15% of proceeds go back to the animal and the environment. So if you're interested in that, check that out. It's all about saving the world and helping kids understand like the importance of taking care of our environment and the animals. So yeah, and we are moving on to Virgo. Okay, Spirit, can you tell me about Virgo? What's going on for Virgo? What is going on for my Virgo babies? What power? What are they focusing their energy on, their power on right now for this new moon in December? Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, please. Thank you. Make sure to check out your other signs as well. I also have videos on my channel for your monthly reading. We have retreat. Okay, so you're retreating from something. You might just want quietness. I'm getting like you might be focusing on your money too. You just want peace. You don't want to deal with anything that's not like adding to your life. Any drama or anything like that. You're retreating from, focusing on your money, focusing on the good energy coming in. We have lightning. Oh, interesting. That's about zapping away anything that's not good for you. Okay. Using that magnetic power. That's what they're saying. Using magnetic power to get rid of whatever's not working for you in your life. It's also putting your power towards your own like blessings and like bringing that in. Davis. Yeah, this is a lot about like they're saying elemental could be really important for you. But this is like connecting with crystals and good energy and like bringing up that spirit to really like achieve what you want to bring into your life, that abundance, manifestations and everything. I feel like that's why you feel like you need to retreat. You need to really focus on yourself right now, and take care of anything that's like in your way of manifestations, like clear that off your plate so that you can bring in the new. I do feel like you're really focusing on your money right now though. Your abundance. Okay. And it's actually a very powerful time for you to do that. So by you focusing on this is a great time for you to actually achieve that. What are they healing right now, Spirit? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are they healing? Dreams. Okay. You might have had dreams that may have not worked out in the past, and it's like you really want to achieve those dreams, so you're trying to make it happen. We actually have home too. They are saying something about divas and dreams. If you're trying to remember your dreams, you could be spiritual and trying to like get messages from your spirit guides. They're bringing up like maybe put a crystal by your bed. Moonstone could be significant for you. They're also bringing up selenite too. That could be important too. But just having these crystals by you, even jade is important too. Having those crystals by you while you're sleeping actually really help with connection to spirit. It brings in that energy. Their spirit on the other side is saying, okay, well, they're serious about, wanting to connect with us and everything. So I feel like you're just really trying to focus on connecting with spirit during dream time to get messages on how to bring in this abundance, meditating, all that kind of stuff. We have home. You're trying to make this feel like a safe place. I feel like it is a safe place though, but I feel like you're just focusing on like not really going out, connecting with others. You're just wanting to get your energy back. Anything else? Pay attention to signs. Yeah, you're getting a lot of signs from your spirit guides right now, so keep that in mind. Even if you're not able to connect with them in dreams or haven't remembered any of the dreams that you've been having, they are showing signs every day when you go out and about. Animals, even messages through other people. Spirit just has a way of like connecting and making things happen, so just keep that in mind. They're always communicating with you. Anything else? Some of you might actually be able to communicate with crystals. That's actually pretty rare, just so you know. You can pick up like, for example, you get a crystal or something and like you can feel the energy about it, but like it can, I know it sounds crazy, but you intuitively, like, you can pick up the energy that it's giving to you and actually get messages that way. You might have experienced something like that. I didn't know I could do that, but I found out that they actually talk to me. And they give messages too, which is interesting because you got to remember crystals, they hold a lot of energy. They're just like any other living being, okay? Living source, I guess. But they transmute an energy. They emit an energy, sorry. And just like trees and animals, and like they can communicate too. I know that sounds crazy. I guess you have to really like experience that to know that that's true. A lot of you will probably be like, oh, she's nuts, but it's okay. I'm willing to put myself out there and like tell you guys like, hey, this is what's going on. That way, in case anyone else is experiencing that too, like, yo, you're not crazy, like this is actually happening. Okay. And then we have family and tribe. So yeah, see, I feel like this is your family from the other side. They're trying to communicate with you, your soul tribe, your soul family, your link, your connection. I feel like they're trying to communicate to you, even possibly through those crystals. That's probably why they communicate, honestly, is because they are used as a tool to like get information from spirit. Okay. I hope that makes sense. That's why crystals were placed onto this earth, is so that we can communicate with higher consciousness beings from the other side. So yeah, each of them do have a different meaning to them and everything. What kind of energy they transmit. The specific one that I just picked up is quartz, which is funny because that amplifies communication. So like I said, there's a reason for everything. It just amplifies that power. So it helps with your connection with God and, you know, your ancestors and everything. So 3, 35, 10, and 20 could be really important to you at this time. And we are going to delve into the tarot to see what messages the tarot may have for you on your situation right now. Spirit, please tell me what's going on with Virgo. I'm getting a lot of like hermit energy right now. Just going within, trying to connect with your money, trying to connect with like bringing that in towards you, calling that towards you. Let's see what tarot has to say. I'm going to do one shuffle through the deck. Thank you, Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have Ace of Wands, High Priestess energy. This High Priestess energy is connecting back to those crystals, is what I'm talking, like what I was talking about it. Your passions and everything, like what brings you life, that life force to you. Your intuition's getting stronger with that. I feel like crystals could be very important to you. They're saying something about carnelian. I'm not exactly sure what that one is spiritually about, but I will do some research and post that on the board. Page of Wands, finding out some, or Page of Swords, sorry, finding out some kind of information. It's like you're looking for answers right now. Carnelian might help you in that, maybe for your passions. We do have Justice. Things are coming into alignment for you. You're supposed to find out all this stuff at this moment in time. You're just trying to balance things out and get on the right track to get what like you've been wanting in life, to make sure that that happens. We have the Magician and Queen of Wands. You could be very confident right now in what you're manifesting. You're very radiant, bright, attractive. You're attracting that stuff in. You're attracting in your manifestations, okay? It's like you're becoming a magnet to that. We have 9 of Wands. Something has happened in the past. Okay, might have hurt your finances, so it's like you're back building. Maybe that's why I heard back building. We have Ace of Swords. Some kind of breakthrough is going to happen. And then we have 8 of Pentacles. Something to do with your work. There's going to be some kind of breakthrough with your work, okay? So that's important to note. We do have Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Gemini. We have Libra, and we have Cancer and Pisces energy. You could have that in your chart. This could just be the energy revolving around your situation right now. So keep that in mind. And we are moving on to Libra. I hope that helped you, Virgo. I'm wishing you many blessings. Make sure to check out my channel for your other reading, especially your monthly reading. I do go over career and I go over love situation for the month. And that's found on my channel. Also, please like, subscribe, comment below if this resonated, and turn on that notification bell. That way you are notified when my next video drops. I will be, let's see. So this will be the last one for December for Virgo. But I will be dropping my next ones in January for the new year. I'll probably do, if I have time, I'll do like a new year reading. We'll see. I might just intertwine that into my January message, to be honest. So we'll see though. Okay. Also, I am an artist. I have a book called Crystal Beast. It's for children. It's out. It's for sale. You can find it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Walmart.com, and then Moonlight Studios. When you purchase through Moonlight Studios, you're actually helping the environment and the animals, because 15% of proceeds will go towards them when you purchase through me. So yeah. And let's go into Libra. Okay, Libra. What's coming in for my Libra babies? What power are they holding right now? What's really significant in their life right now? The power that they hold. What's going to bring them power into their life? Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh, we got Intuition. That's a cool card. I haven't seen this one yet. Ooh, I'm really getting like Archangel Michael vibes. Protection, your intuition. You're being guided. You're being protected. There's change coming in. I feel like you feel like there's a change coming in. I feel like you know this. Let's see what else. Communication. You could begin communication here soon about some kind of big changes coming in. Medicine. This is going to heal what's ever going on in your life right now. You could begin communication through your spirit guides as well. I just feel like your intuition is connecting with that. Your intuition is like, it's like you just know. You know by the signs. You know by your intuition something new is coming in. It could be animals that are showing you, butterflies, birds. I know butterflies and stuff are normally dead at this point in time because we are in like winter, but you could be seeing like images of butterflies, like say on TikTok or Facebook or, you know, your socials. Even in the stores, you could be seeing butterflies. Could be significant for you. That does tell you like some kind of transformation is occurring right now, which is going to lead you to a whole nother level in your life. So that's important to know. You could be getting a promotion is what I just heard. A pay raise. Okay. Spirit, can you please tell me what they're healing from right now in this moment in time? What is their main focus on for healing? Yeah, medicine on what's going on in your life. This, whatever this changes that's coming in, it's going to heal some issues that have been going on that you've been dealing with. It's like a big break is coming in for you. Okay, Spirit, they're saying wish on a star. Don't be afraid to ask Spirit for help. When you ask your ancestors to step in and assist you, that's when they actually have the power to do so. Otherwise, they just stand by and watch you, because they're not allowed to do anything unless you ask for assistance. Okay, so ask for assistance, those daily prayers, affirmations, bringing in that energy, manifesting new things. It's all important. Water, drink a lot of water. That will help with communication. That will also help with your intuition. Okay, what are they healing? Inner child. Okay, so something happened when you were a child. It was most likely traumatic for you, which has caused issues in your adult life. Healing. Yeah, you're healing that right now. That's really important to know. Anything else? Sexuality, something to do with sexuality you could be healing too. There's a possibility that you could like the same gender. That's possible. You could like both genders. Maybe your parents taught you, oh, that's not okay. So I feel like you're healing that, where you're coming into acceptance on who you are. That's not going to be for everyone, but that is for someone out there. Otherwise, you could just be healing your sacral chakra right now, getting in touch with yourself and your innermost, like inner thoughts and feelings and everything. And yeah, we have patience. This has been a long time coming. Yeah, I feel like a big break. I feel like you've been dealing with a lot of stuff and your intuition's telling you, hey, this big change is coming. And it's going to It's going to change your world. They're saying something about an investment. They're also saying sexuality. So when, let's see, how do I put this? Pretty much, it's kind of like planting a seed. It's just like a man and a woman. They plant a seed and they grow a baby, and then 9 months later, that's when the baby comes out. Okay. So it's like having patience, planting that seed, knowing that change is coming. You planted the seed a while ago. Okay. And it's like you're just waiting for that big break for it to actually, all turn out good. So I feel like this is going to be a huge break for you. I feel like this is going to be great. Okay. And then we are moving into the tarot. Spirit, please connect me with Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on for them when it comes to their situation in December, the new moon energy, what's bringing in, what's leaving, anything regarding their situation, please. Thank you. I feel like you're staying hidden, is what they're telling me. You're staying hidden. It's kind of reminding me of like how are they called Arabians? They wear the thing that I don't remember what it's called. Please, I apologize. I'm sorry. I don't remember what it's called, but they wear the thing on their head, and it's like they're kind of hidden. Like they're hidden away. They're not meant to be seen or whatever. Men make it where they're not meant to be seen. They don't like them showing, like the women aren't allowed to show like the hair or like anything on them. They have to be like fully clothed. It's like you're stepping out of that. You're no longer like allowing yourself to be put to the side and not being seen. Okay, the world, something's ending when it in regards to that. You're making that decision because you're connecting with your inner truth and your emotional well-being. You're no longer allowing other people to dictate like how you should live your life. You're stepping out, being confident. You're connecting with your emotional energy, like what really matters to you. Again, you're allowing yourself to be seen. You're not allowing people to hold you back anymore. If you are dealing with the same sex, I do feel like you could be bi. That's possible. Either that or you could be, it's like two women. So you could be a lesbian. But I do see like good things are coming since you're actually stepping into the light and ending that old cycle, not allowing that to ruin your life, not allowing it to dictate to how you should live your life anymore. You are building something stable and secure for your future. Tower is falling. That way something new can happen. This breakthrough, new love could be coming in for you. You're allowing yourself to be seen, which is going to bring in that new person. But it does show that there are still some wounds from the past that need to be healed in regards to this situation because you feel, I guess, guilty. You feel like, sorry, you hear the kids in the background. Not guilty, but like you feel like the way that you grew up, oh, well, that's not right. You shouldn't live your life like that. So like those thoughts pop up into your mind every now and then. I feel like you're healing that, so you no longer have to deal with that. Stay strong, connect with like what you want to do in your life. Hermit, going within, yeah, again, connecting to what you want to do in life, connecting with your self wants and needs, and being free from this devil. Breaking free from those chains, no longer allowing that devil to control you or other people's opinions and thoughts and mindset. So we do have Capricorn, we have Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer again. And then we have the world, which is Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Fixed energy. So yeah. I feel like you're just breaking free from some kind of some kind of mindset that was like put onto you when you were growing up. So yeah. But I hope that you gain some kind of message from this reading. I'm wishing you the very best, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Make sure to check out my channel for other readings. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I always cover that in all my videos. You do have, yeah, I just did a reading for you, I think last week, for your career and love portion. There could be a message in there for you, so make sure to check that out. I'm also an artist. I have a book out. It's called Crystal Beast. If you're interested, check that out. You can purchase it through Amazon, Walmart.com, Barnes & Noble, or through Moonlight Studios, where if you purchase it through me, Moonlight Studios, 15% of proceeds will go to the animals and the environment. Okay. We are moving on to Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. What powerful messages do we have for my Scorpio babies? Scorpio, what messages do we have for Scorpio, please, Spirit? What messages do we have for Scorpio? Please and thank you. Powerful messages for them. What are they in their power about right now? What is their power right now during this new moon energy? Where are they in their power right now? What's their power right now? Purification. Divine consciousness. Unconditional love. Okay. Lots of blue in this, these cards. Definitely about like communication, third eye energy, seeing into the future, communicating with spirit, hearing spirit. Purification. I feel like after you go through this purification, you're going to have an easier time of showing yourself and everyone else unconditional love. I feel like you've gone through something pretty hard in the past, something that really was heavy in the past. And I feel you're becoming aware of the actions that were taking place by other people, by you. You could be showing these people unconditional love and forgiving them. I feel like you don't want to hold on to that burden anymore. I feel like you're releasing it so that you no longer have to carry it. I feel like you're purifying your soul so you can step into the new chapter and not have to hold this burden on you anymore. That way you stay balanced and happy. We do have intimacy, so this could be a loved one that you are like some kind, like a partner of yours. I feel like you could be, maybe you could have like been going to therapy and you're like, you've been working through everything and you're forgiving them about like what happened. I feel like they could have done something to you. If not, that's not going to be everyone's message, but yeah, communicate again, the blue energy. But that intimacy, I feel like you're getting closer to other people. Like you are releasing those burdens so that you can reconnect with people again, so you can communicate. You're communicating like what has happened in your life and ways to heal what has happened. Talking through things, you know, talking through differences and all that kind of stuff. Let's see what healing energy is coming in for you. I feel like you know, or you will know if you haven't gone through this yet. Everyone makes mistakes. And it's all part of the learning process. And that could even be for you, you know. I feel like you're healing something between you and someone else. Rather, if you were in the wrong, they were in the wrong. And it does look like unconditional love is going to occur for this situation that you're going through. Because again, everyone makes some kind of mistakes in life, and you could be like really worried that everything's not going to turn out good, but I do feel like eventually it will if you're still going through this. This could be a mother and child relationship too. Um, Maybe you feel like you weren't doing enough for your child. That could be something significant too. Or vice versa, maybe the child and the mom or the dad or whoever. There's some kind of like parent and child connection here. That's not going to resonate for everyone. Some of you are dealing with a child, some of you are dealing with a partner. Like, it's just that closeness with other being and like trusting again and getting over like the hurdles that you go through in life, you know. Communicating, they could be encouraging you to communicate whatever like is going on, whatever you feel is not right, and just communicate with that person about it. That way you guys can work through your issues, you know. That's where the purification is going to happen, and divine consciousness is trying to like bring you guys together, but it just looks like there's some issues going on. So each of you guys are going to be on like different timelines, so just take it as it applies. Don't ever try to force anything to fit. Healing messages, please, Spirit, for Scorpio collective. We have temptation and self-sabotage. Interesting. Immediately I am picking up on a partner might have cheated and they sabotaged something that was really good. So, and they might have done that because they weren't fully committed, because they haven't allowed people to come that close to them. So they might have kept it casual rather than actually like committing to a relationship, which caused issues in the relationship. Ooh, that one popped out weird. Pay attention to signs. Okay. So Spirit is urging you to pay attention to signs, animals especially, anything really, but animals, they do hold signs. This will help you. I feel like you're coming out of a dark time. If this isn't, I'll put it this way. Yeah. Okay. If this person that you're with, if you're not with them anymore because of what they've done to you, what you've done to them, I feel like this is something that you're really overlooking. Not overlooking. Some of you might be overlooking. You don't really see it yet. Eventually you will, though. Once you do see like what's going on, like the root cause of why you feel like you can't connect with other people, and once you start to heal that, I feel like that's when you're going to step into this new person. I feel like, again, purification. You're going to be someone totally different because you're going to realize that like there's some kind of root cause that's making it where you are doing the things that you're doing. Like you're so tempted and you followed through with those temptations, and then you realize later, oh, that wasn't a good idea. So I feel like you're self-sabotaging, and you're going to find out like after the root cause, you're going to be able to heal that. Okay. I hope that makes sense. That's like very like jumbled and everything. But it's important to communicate. You might need to go to therapy. That could be important to help like work through this whole situation. That way you can see like what those root causes are. That way you don't do it again. That way you can learn to trust and go through a healthy way of like a healthy way expressing yourself in relationships and like connecting with people. 2, 19, 10, 21, and 32 could be important. Okay, Tarot, please tell me what's going on in Scorpio's life in regards to this situation. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah. I definitely feel like somebody like stepped out and had like a love affair or something. because they were tempted, and it didn't result to anything. I feel like whoever you did connect with, it didn't last. But this was actually a lesson for you to grow and actually become stable instead of living in this kind of energy. That way you can actually commit later on in life. If you choose to heal yourself, that is your wish. I feel like that's what you want to go towards. It's going to take some time to achieve that because you need to heal something within you first. You need to find that the root cause of why this has happened. Also, Scorpio, make sure you like flip, reverse the storyline. If this isn't you, then this is your person, okay? This is whoever you're dealing with. But whoever this is that is showing up in this reading, they're dealing with somebody who cheated on them. I feel like eventually this person's going to get to where they need to go, but they needed to learn some lessons first. Wish fulfillment will happen, and then marriage will occur later on when this person is finally healed. Like, commitment will happen if they want it. Ace of Swords, a breakthrough will happen about this. I feel like whoever this person is, yeah, lovers. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Whoever messed up in this situation is going to see what they did eventually. But it's going to require the other person like walking away for them to take it seriously and actually like look at their own faults and making these changes. They're going to have a breakthrough. They're going to be like, oh man, like I really lost the love of my life. You know, that was stupid. And then they're going to need to go to therapy and work through all that stuff to try to fix things. And I feel like it is possible in this situation. I just think it's going to take some time to do so. And it's going to depend on like if you're willing to stick around for this person or if they're willing to stick around for you. Just depends on like who is who in the situation. But yeah, this is a very strong connection, I will tell you that. This is Gemini, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again. That's the energy is popping out. So you could be dealing with any of those. You could be any of those. You could have it in your chart. So yeah, those are just the energies revolving the situation though. That doesn't mean that that is your signs in any of your chart. So just depends. So Scorpio, I hope that helped you. And we are moving on to Sagittarius. Wishing you nothing but the best. I'm also hoping you have a very Merry Christmas. And make sure to check out your other video that I did a couple of days ago. It is on my channel. I always do Sun, Moon, and Rising, so make sure to check out your other signs as well. That's important. And also, I am an artist, so if you're interested in checking out my book, I have a book called Crystal Beast. It's a children's book. It's available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Walmart.com, and through me, Moonlight Studios. 15% of proceeds will go back to the animals in the environment if you decide to purchase the book through me. It's a children's book. It talks about like the animals, the environment, and helping. It's like a fantasy book, but yeah. So if you're interested in that, check that out. And we are moving into Sagittarius. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below if this resonated for you, Scorpio. I would really appreciate it. Turn on that notification bell. That way you're notified for when I put up a new reading. I do have the full moon reading out as well, so check that out. But yes, we are moving into Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. Just so you know, I just did your monthly reading yesterday. It was actually a very long one. So if you're interested in that, check that out. It's on my channel. It goes over career and love. And yeah, always check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Only take what resonates, leave what doesn't, never force anything to fit. It is a very, I will say, personal message. So it might not apply to every Sagittarius out there, but it's going to apply to someone. Okay. Just like these messages. Okay, Spirit. So tell me, what power does Sagittarius hold right now? Going into this new moon. Okay, we have freedom and lightning. Wow. I feel like very inspiring, very aspirational, going for what you want in life and not letting anything hold you back. Pulling in that power, a lot of power going on right now, balancing yourself out, making goals and achieving them, seeing like what's gonna, like following through on like what you want to bring to the table. Exploration. You could be trying to discover yourself right now, breaking free from old concepts. You're excited about life. I am getting that. You're very excited. Anything else? This is a great time for you to explore too. Try to find out like what you want to do. You could be retreating right now from people. That way you could figure this stuff out. Have a clear mind, clear vision in place. Manifesting something new. Yep, that's for sure. Yeah, so I just see that you are trying to focus in on your own power and like what to bring forward for this new year, how you want to change, like what changes you want to see for this new year is important for you. Okay. Having the freedom to explore, following your internal compass is what they're saying. You could do that through meditation. Clearing your mind, connecting with nature, going outside, bringing up a dog. Dog could be symbolic for you. I kind of feel like you might be talking to your dog. Maybe about your dreams and stuff like that. When I say your dreams, like what your goals are and stuff like that. That could be significant. Okay. If you have a dog on the other side, you could just be like talking out loud, like what you want to achieve, like when you're going through that meditation, like trying to figure out like what you want to do. You could feel like a presence there, but not see anything. I feel like your dog is there guiding you. It's a spirit animal of yours. Okay. What are they healing right now? We have unleash your creativity. Yeah, a lot of spark. And then we have soulmate. Okay. Anything else? You could have broken up with someone recently and you could just be focusing on like your creativity, sexual arts. Focusing on yourself, your body. We have temptation. Interesting. Okay. This is a lot of like creation energy. This is a lot about like, because even with like, you know, sex, it's all about creation too. You could be connecting with a soulmate. You could be connecting with someone you love right now. Have a lot of sexual energy. When I say connection, I mean in the bedroom. A lot of sacral energy. And I feel like this is helping you. It's putting you like in a positive mindset and like breaking free from old mindsets. I feel like you have the freedom to pursue whatever you want to pursue when it comes to like your life purpose, your life path. I just feel I just feel overall you're like really in good energy. They're highlighting the sun over here and the birds and everything. Bringing in that, like, you just feel like you could do anything. I'm getting that image of Jack from Titanic. Let me put that note in there. Like, he's like, I'm the king of the world. And he feels like he can do anything. He feels like luck is really on his side right now. And he was also connecting with someone. It was like maybe you're meeting someone new. Maybe you're really like in your vibe right now, bringing in those manifestations, what you want to do in life. You're free to choose whatever you want to do. Okay, Tarot, please tell me. Connect with Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have Nine of Cups. Yeah, wish is coming true. Wish fulfillment. Then we have Magician and Angel de la Nuit. Magician, so that's like manifesting the new, coming out of the dark, seeing the light finally. You might have been going through a dark time, but it's like things are finally turning around, or at least that's what the new moon is going to do for you. You are finding out some kind of information. I feel like that's how you connect with your heart space, your heart energy. Maybe like through creation, that's where you're going to really connect with your soul purpose and like what to do. Connecting with new talents and going forward and pursuing those goals, to turn it into like a career, turn into something of value to you. Doesn't have to be a career, but just something of value, something that's going to like carry on throughout your lifetime, or make a significant change to your lifetime. Just manifesting that new in, something that makes you happy. It could move slow at first, but it's going to be very successful. You know, slow and steady wins the race, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like you're canceling out whatever didn't work for you, any conflicts that you had that might have like been slowing down this progression. I feel like you're canceling those out and ending contracts and starting new ones. So yeah. We do have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, and Gemini. So those could be important for you. You could be dealing with someone with those signs. Could be in your chart. It is just the energy that is, you know, revolving around the situation. So if you're not dealing with someone, or you don't have that in your chart, it just means it's the energy around you. It could be really anyone, to be honest. But yeah, this was your reading, so I hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below if this resonated. Turn on that notification bell, and don't forget to check out my additional readings on my channel. I do have a reading out for you right now, and it's like an hour and 20 minutes long, so a lot of information in regards to what's going on right now. So yeah, check that out. I'm also an artist. I do have a book called Crystal Beast out right now. You can purchase it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Walmart.com, or through me. When you purchase it through me, which is Moonlight Studios, 15% of proceeds will be donated to the environment and the animals too. So check that out if you're interested. And we are moving on to Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn babies. What is going on for Capricorn? Just a second. I want to make sure my video is still going. Okay. Yep. Looks good. Okay, Capricorn. What is going on for Capricorn, please, Spirit? My Capricorn babies. What's going on for them? Capricorn, what is going on for them? The power that they're bringing in with this new moon, what is their power revolving around? We have abundance. You are bringing in a lot of money, a lot of material wealth. This could be really like good energy too, okay? It doesn't have to be like physical wealth. It could just be energy from source. Yeah, I feel like you're getting a lot of blessings because source has seen like all the work that you've been doing. So like you're starting to see progress in whatever you're doing. You're seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. What else? The angels also see they're with you. They stand by you. They protect you. We have freedom. Financially free is what they just told me. Financial freedom. I feel like source is gifting you this because you have been doing so much work towards yourself and helping others. And I just feel like it's finally coming in for you. You could be putting like a lot of hours into your work and everything. We have Rainbow Dragon. Wow. Rainbow Dragon could be very significant. They're saying authentic, wise, somebody who's a guardian on the other side for you. The dragon is very significant, though. I will put that information on the board. This is all about like power too. I feel like this is very powerful energy. Had to make a note when I put stuff on the board, you know, so I don't forget. But I feel like you're in balance. You're on the right path. You're gaining wisdom and stuff from your ancestors and the spirit animals. And they're showing me Metatron's cube could be important. Symbols, sigils, like you might be recognizing them when you're out and about. I just feel like that could be important. They're also saying that to help manifest even more so, you could go ahead and write like sigils on, for example, you could like put a money sigil onto like a piece of paper, like draw it onto a piece of paper, stick it in your wallet. That will actually help like generate more money for you if that's what you're looking for. If you're looking for prosperity or abundance, peace, any of that, you could do that too. You could also do that with like your right hand, like put it right here on your wrist, like just draw it with a marker or something. That will actually like generate, like activate that flow coming in. It manifests that kind of stuff for you. Okay. I will put some sigils on the board that could help you. Because I do that for myself too. But yeah, so that could be important. Okay. Rainbow Dragon. This is also about like being in line with your chakras. They're saying something about chakras. Being in line with spirit, with your wealth, with chakras, with wisdom, like consciousness, like just one with the universe. You're allowing that flow to come in. You know that you deserve it. You're allowing it to come in. Okay, Spirit, tell me what they're healing right now. What are they healing? What are they healing right now? We have sexual arts, healing, courage. You took the courage to heal yourself. You had the courage to heal yourself. You had the courage to heal your body. Possibly from like anything that has happened to you in the past. Like you're looking for solutions to your problem. You're not afraid to like go out and actually find the solutions to heal these issues. And I feel like that's why Source is gifting you this abundance coming in for you, because you're actually taking the initiative to make a difference in your life. You're not just sitting by waiting for someone else to do, you know, the work, help from above. Yeah, like I said, I feel like Source is giving you the help that you need because you had the courage to actually, you know, heal yourself. So I feel like that's really important. Sacral chakra, you're connecting with yourself, your creativity, your connection with others. You're becoming a better person overall. And, you know, they're saying the Lord. Normally I don't call him the Lord, I call him Source. But they're saying specifically the Lord. So you could like refer to him as the Lord. He's granting you, he's going to give you gifts and good energy and abundance and stuff because you are actively trying to better yourself and actively trying to better the environment and stuff around you. So I feel like that's important. You're in tune with your intuition. You're in tune with Source. I feel like that's important. The waves. They come in, they go out, depending on like the moon, the intuition and stuff. You're more connected with the moon when it's a full moon. Intuition is brighter. The waves come in. It's like your abundance is coming in. By the full moon that comes up, you might be receiving some kind of abundance. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in the back of your mind. Let me know. That'd be interesting. Okay, Tarot, please tell me more about this whole situation for Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Heartbreak, healing. Yeah, you're healing yourself. You're healing from heartbreak that has happened in the past, which is bringing in good energy for you. You're being gifted. This is your energy. We have Ace of Pentacles. Wow, a whole new beginning, a whole new like chapter. Very financially abundant. Okay, something that's going to be very successful for you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You're going to be in your power. There was a tower that happened. Okay, can you tell me about this tower? Is it good, bad? What's going on? This is a good tower. Okay. So you're becoming emotionally stable too. If you did deal with like a relationship in the past and like you're healing from that, I kind of feel like you're getting over whatever happened to you in the past and you're finally like healing yourself and you're seeing like there was a reason why I had to go through that. And you could be connecting with someone new, which is going to be really great for you. This is somebody who's going to connect to you, with you on like an emotional level is important. A soulmate energy. Yeah, change is occurring in your financial situation too. Abundance is coming in because of everything that you've gone through in the past. You're radiant, you're shining, you're in your glory, you're confident, you're putting yourself out there. This tower did not knock you down, it made you stronger. There's going to be more adventures to be had. This is just the start of your beginning of your story, and you know this. But we have Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with any of those signs, or your partner, your past, your present, your future. Any of that could be related to it. But yeah, so this was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and comment below if this resonated. Also, don't forget to turn on that notification bell. That way you're notified when I drop another video. I do have other videos on my channel right now. I have not done Capricorn. You guys are actually next, but I will be doing that sometime this week. Getting your guys' out sometime this week, probably tomorrow, to be honest. I was going to do it today, but I needed to get the new moon done because I didn't know how long it would take. Doing 12 signs in one day, it stresses out my throat really bad because I'm channeling so much information. It's like overpowering. So, yeah. I will be getting Capricorn done by tomorrow though, so check back and keep an eye out. There could be another message in there for you. Also, make sure you check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That's always important. And I have a bunch of videos on my channel. They are all timeless readings. So whenever you find the message is when you're supposed to hear it, including today's message. So it's not time restrained because time is just an illusion. But yeah. Also, I'm an artist. I have a book called Crystal Beast out. It's a children's book. If you're interested in checking that out, you can below in my description box. There's links to my my shop, which is Moonlight Studios. When you purchase a book through me, 15% of proceeds actually goes back to the environment and the animals. Also, the book is available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Walmart.com if you're interested in going through one of them instead, which is completely fine. I know going through random websites is kind of like sketchy, but it's up if you are interested. And yeah, So let's move into Aquarius. I'm going to take a quick drink. Okay. Aquarius. What is coming in for my Aquarius babies? What is their power for this new moon? The power that they're in currently right now in this new moon energy. What is going on? What is their power? This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aquarius. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find this message is when you're supposed to hear it. Never try to force anything to fit. It's important to understand. Only take what resonates. Never force anything. This is a collective reading. If you would like a personal reading, check out my description box below. There you'll find access to all my socials, including my website, where you can purchase that reading. It's on Moonlight Studios. So yeah. Also, don't forget to check out the beginning of this video. That's where I go into information on in regards to this new moon and what other energies it's bringing in to us as a collective. For all signs, not just your sign, but everyone involved on this planet. And yeah, let's begin. Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The power that is very substantial for Aquarius right now, Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have truth. Taking off the mask and facing the truth. Boundaries. Having boundaries with people. We have abundance is coming in for you right now. Standing in your truth. Don't allow people to come into your space and try to wreck what you have going on. Don't sacrifice your own being just to please other people. You got to be careful on that. Don't people please. Abundance is coming in for you. So this is a really strong time for you to manifest what you want to bring in for you. Abundance can come in a form of money, food, love, anything really. Anything that has some kind of value to your life. Anything else? We have exploration and community. Okay. You could be doing some exploration, trying out new things, going to new places, visiting, vacations, all that kind of stuff, connecting with new people. Broadening your horizons is what they're telling me. Following that internal compass, it's going to lead you to your next adventure. But setting boundaries with people, don't allow them to come in and take from you. Standing in your truth, being unapologetically you, being authentic. That's important, okay? You've been climbing a hill is what they've been telling me. In other words, you've been facing a lot of things in your life, climbing those hills, achieving things. I feel like you have a go-getter attitude. You're not afraid to explore. You're not afraid to hold back. And I feel like you're not afraid to speak your truth most of the time. But they're saying that, especially right now, have boundaries with people, express how people make you feel. That's important. Because you need to stay true to yourself. Okay. What are they healing right now? What's the things that they're healing right now? Only going to take it if it flips over and falls onto the table. Or if it's underneath the deck. I take those two. Okay, so we got wild. And that again, that goes with it, exploration, wanting to see what's out there, really wanting to explore life and live your life and not have any kind of chains on you. I feel like that's important. We have dreams, living out your dreams. We have temptation. So there's something is calling you. Something is very tempting to you. You could be having dreams of this temptation. It's like wild and carefree procrastination. You could be procrastinating on exploring. Maybe you're holding back from actually going out and exploring because you're afraid of like what could happen if you allow yourself to be too wild. You're following your intuition on this. You're giving yourself some boundaries of your own. And then we have inner child. You're trying to fill a void that happened when you were a child. Something happened when you were a kid that made it where you felt like you were kind of like trapped and not able to explore and be free and everything. Like you felt like there was some kind of restraint, and it's like you're trying to break free from that, or at least your soul is calling you to do that. To go on those adventures, live your life the way that you want to live it. They're bringing me to the clock over here. They're saying you only have so much time in this lifetime that you need to actually like go after your passions and like seek what's going to fulfill you. They're bringing up that song from Katy Perry, Roar, specifically this tiger right here. Go after your dreams. Again, be unapologetically you. Don't hold back. Don't allow other people to like burn out your fire. Allow yourself to rise like the phoenix. Explore that forest, because there's so many things that are hidden within there that's going to be like amazing for you, like new experiences and everything. They're wanting you to get out of like wherever you're at right now and explore the world, basically. Okay, they want you to live your life. And it feels like there is some, because some of you might be like, well, I don't have the money to do that. But we do have the abundance card. It's like spirit is bringing that in for you. Some of the things you might actually have to cut back on, like if you do any extra kind of spending on whatever you're doing. If you focus on like rebuilding your budget or something, you'll have extra money to actually go on like these explorations. Spirit will give you what you ask for if you ask for it, and if you work hard towards it. Obviously you have to put some kind of work into it. You can't just expect the universe to hand you something with nothing, no energy in return. But yeah, okay. Okay, tarot, please. Tarot. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Aquarius, please. Three of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, connecting with community again, friends, family, loved ones, waiting. Oh, you have a lot of people that you're supposed to meet in your life. You haven't come into contact with them yet. There's a lot of magic to be had still. Ace of Cups, new love interest. Ace of Swords, there's going to be some kind of breakthrough with this. Okay, so you're going to be coming into contact with someone new. You're going to have a breakthrough with this person. Okay, can you tell me more about that? Protective energy, something about protective energy. Oh, there's going to be a tower. Okay. Why is there going to be a tower? Depression. Okay. You're going to come into contact with someone new. Yeah, definitely new energy on your path. You're going to need to set boundaries with this person, whoever this person is. I am getting like depressive energy. They might put you in a bad energy. Okay. I'm going to pull some more cards for this because I'm kind of curious on what this is. Can you verify like what these cards are talking about, please? This breakthrough. Okay, so your intuition is telling you something. That there's going to be success. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So, okay. Sorry, I had to verify that. Okay, so you do have someone new coming into your life, and there is going to be a breakthrough. Okay. You feel like you need to protect yourself, that you can't be fully open and trusting this person, because like you've had a lot of towers in your past, that like things had started and things ended, and it left you in a bad energy. But I feel like your intuition is kind of, they're saying warped, because of the bad things that have happened to you in the past. They're telling you there is going to be success, that the stuff that is like you're thinking about like is going to happen is actually from your wounds and everything, and they want you to take things slowly so you can see that it's not going to end up the same way. I just feel like you're a little scared because, yeah, the heartbreak that has happened in the past. Okay. Page of Swords. Okay. You're just being cautious, because you're like, well, I don't know a lot of stuff about this new person, and you're like, what can I trust, what can I not trust, am I seeing everything clearly? It does look like they're giving you an equal give and take. It does feel like this is something you can trust, like the feelings are mutual with this person. You just need to heal from the situation, because a lot of stuff has gone through in your past to make you feel like you need to have a guard up. So that's why they're saying like explore and stuff, and you're hiding behind a mask because you're kind of afraid like you can't trust this person, so you're kind of like keeping that guard up. But the universe is trying to gift you this person, this abundance, this value to you. They want you to get out, connect, and get to know this person before you decide, oh, this person is not good for me. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense with the Seven of Pentacles too. That's like the waiting card. And then we have the Three of Cups, which is like friendship and stuff. So maybe like gaining that friendship, that bond before actually like moving into a love situation with this person is a good thing. Because you need to build that foundation in order for it to be successful. You need to see for yourself like this is heading in a good direction and everything's going to be okay. I feel like you're just scared because of things that have happened in the past. You are wounded. You went through a huge heartbreak, and so you're just afraid that like it's going to be a repeat. But I feel like this is brand new energy, and it's not the same old cycle that was before. So yeah, that tower fell in the past, but like that's not going to repeat because like you're breaking free from that. We have Pisces energy, Cancer energy. We have Aries, Pisces, Aquarius, Aries and Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And Aries, Scorpio, Pisces. Those are the main ones I see. So yeah, you could be dealing with any of those signs. You could have it deeply like rooted in your chart. You'd have to check out your birth chart for that. Or like somebody from the past, you could have been dealing with one of those signs. Someone that you're currently dealing with could be one of those signs as well, or somebody that's coming in the near future. So if you haven't met this person yet, it means that they're coming in the near future for you. Okay. But that was your reading. I will be doing your monthly reading sometime this week coming up. So just make sure you turn on that notification bell, like, subscribe to my channel, and comment below if this resonated with you. I would love to hear it. If it resonated and you just don't want to give the full story, that's fine. Just leave a emoji below. That tells me that it resonated with you. And we will move on to Pisces. Just so you know, I am an artist. I have a book called Crystal Beast out. It's a children's book. If you're interested in checking that out, it's up on Walmart.com, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, and then through Moonlight Studios. When you purchase it through Moonlight Studios, 15% of proceeds actually goes back to the animals. So there's that. But yeah, and we are moving into Pisces. Okay. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on for my Pisces babies? What is their power right now? What is their power? What is this new moon bringing in for them? Their power. Power, please, Spirit. What's their power? Community, divine consciousness. Okay, so connecting with higher divine guidance, spirit, connecting with your community, connecting with other people. That's your power right now, is connecting with people. Okay. That's what's going to help bring in these big plans of yours, manifestation. Okay, you're manifesting right now. They're talking about talking. Affirmations every day, that really helps like bring in that information or that manifestation too for you. Like, I will achieve this, I will achieve that. I am, confident, I am strong, I will get through this. That's really important right now. Anything else? Truth, standing in your truth, seeing things for how it really is, and following through with what you need to change in your life to bring in these manifestations of yours. Okay, taking off that mask, being the true you, facing the facts. We're going to see about, okay, that already popped out. We have entrapment. This is what you're healing. Okay, entrapment. You felt trapped. I feel like you are no longer feeling trapped. You're breaking free from that. You're trying to heal from that. You're trying to heal from being under someone else's thumb. We have selling out. Don't sell your soul out. Make sure you stand strong and live out your dreams how you're supposed to live them. Wild and carefree. Obviously, you can't be too carefree with life, but they want you to be a little bit more carefree than what you have been. It's like you've been trapped this entire time and putting yourself, like, not, how do I put this? You haven't been stepping into your truth because somebody has been holding you back from doing so. So I feel like you haven't felt the value of yourself. So you've been accepting that kind of treatment and stuff, and they're asking you to, like, don't allow those chains to hold you down, to actually like break free and be your true self. Allow yourself to have fun and enjoy life, no longer being entrapped, Anything else? Sexuality. Sexuality could be important. You could be stepping out and, exploring your different, what you like, what you don't like. You could be into more than one gender. You could be into the opposite gender. I feel like this is a time for you to explore and really step out and like do what you want to do. Facing the truth, Connecting with other people. 34, 1, 15, and 4 could be important for you. Okay. Some of you may not be out of the closet. Maybe you're kind of afraid of coming out of the closet. That's where it's like facing the truth on sexuality, like what you prefer and stuff, like what you want, what you're being drawn to, manifesting that wild side of you, like not staying in a format that's not good for you and your soul, getting yourself out of that. Even if, like, now that's, so being attracted to the same gender is only going to apply to some of you, not all of you. This could just mean like not being like tied down. I kind of feel like maybe you've been in a relationship for a long time And it's like you're finally like getting over that, getting away from that, and stepping into being single, is what I feel that's going on. You might be dating and like knowing your worth, and not allowing just anyone to like touch you or be with you, you know, surrounding yourself with those who actually care about you and who accept you for you, and not like some fake like persona. Okay. But exploring your sexuality too, like what you don't like. For example, you could be like freaky and your old person could be like vanilla, you know. You could just be exploring that side of you too. Something that's going to really help clear out that sacral chakra energy, which helps create. That's your creation. That's like what gives you that good like life force, you know. That's important to note. Tarot, please connect to Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Tell me more about this situation, please. Strong, going within, setting boundaries too. You're looking for your truth, your happiness. You're going within. You're being stable about the situation. You're like, you know what? This other stuff didn't work for me in the past. I am working towards something that's actually going to be stable for me. What feels good for me? What feels right? What really helps put me in my energy, keeps me strong, keeps me going. We have Three of Wands. I feel like you have grown from the situation and you won't settle for less anymore. We have High Priestess. You're following your intuition, your guide, your inner knowing. Like, you know what's right for you. You know what's wrong for you. You got to make this decision to do so, though, if you haven't already. Some of you might have made this decision. Some of you might not have yet. It's like your inner calling is knowing what you're supposed to do. You just have to follow through with action. We have Ace of Wands, yeah, going for that passion, going for the love of life again, falling in love with life again. You're bored right now. You've been in hangman energy. You haven't been in your power. And it's like you're tired of not feeling yourself. You're tired of being stuck in that energy, and you're just trying to get through life. You're trying to gain that radiance, that confidence back into your life so that you can shine bright, you know, and love your life again. Fall in love again with life in general. Going on new adventures, finding out what you like, what you don't like, who you want to connect with and who you don't. So yeah. Okay, so you could be connecting with Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Leo again. We have Pisces. Let's see. We have Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, so those are the signs that I'm seeing. You could be dealing with those signs. You could have that in your chart. Your person, your past person that kept you trapped could have that in your chart. People that you're connecting to could have it in their chart, you know. This could just be the energy that's revolving around this whole situation. So just take that as you will. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below if this resonated. Turn on that notification bell. That way you are notified when I drop another video. I will be doing your video sometime this week. It might be around Monday, depending on how much time I have. Maybe Sunday, we'll see. But yeah, it could come out sooner, you know. It just depends on how busy I am. It is almost Christmas week, so yeah. But make sure to check out my other videos on my channel too. They are timeless readings. If you haven't viewed them already, there could be a message in there for you. Time does not exist. It's an illusion. So it is always possible that those messages could relate back to you. You'll never know until you check them out. So, and also I am an artist, so you can check out my book, Crystal Beast. It's in stores. Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Walmart.com. You could also get it through Moonlight Studios. If you purchase it through me, 15% of proceeds actually goes back to the animals and the environment. And yeah, so if you're interested in that, check out the description box below. And thank you for checking out my channel, and I hope you have a wonderful week and a very Merry Christmas. I will read for you again soon. Talk to you later. Bye.